Yes, sir. Meeting is live. We can start. Actually, can I present the introduction of iCode Guru, or just we have?
Uh, yes, sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
You
Give
can present
me.
the brief interview of Aikal Guru.
Okay,
Just
give me
brief
one.
introduction.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Okay, I will just take few minutes to introduction, give slides of introduction of iCode Guru. Then we will start the first session of Duolingo.
सर थोड़ी आपकी आवाज़ क्लियर नहीं है तो आप थोड़ा माइक क्लोज कर लें अपनी.
Yes, sir. I think it's clear now.
Yes, it's little better.
Okay. So today we are at platform of the iCode Guru. The motto of iCode Guru is share, learn, and grow. Basically, this platform is built in from Silicon Valley top engineers, especially the founder of Dr. Zafar Shahid and Dr. Rizwan Ghaffar and Dr. Sir Amir Khan. Their motive is to uplift the students of underprivileged students and who have limited resources, but they want to make their profile at international level. They can learn from iCode Guru platform, free of cost and 24 hours, an online community that help every student from every background. Our mission is employability, high-tech skills, international mentors. So mission of iCode Guru is make students able to get job at national level or at international level, and also know about high-tech skills. Up top trending is demanding are software skills that needed to shine students or grow their career at international level. Also, iCode Group provide international mentors. They have proper guidance for every student from beginning to end. The focus of iCode Group 20 plus session per day, one weekly webinar, two weekly workshops. Python for basic, absolute beginners, free IELTS and GRE, Duolingo, and TOEFL classes. DSA lead code interview problems, machine learning, data science. All sessions are available on YouTube and Facebook page. These are all the sessions that are running every week and every Saturday and Sunday with workshops. These are all sessions are free of cost, and it doesn't matter where you are coming from and which especially your background is. Even though you are did your bachelor in doctor or arts, you can also learn all these skills. Recent achievements of iCode Guru: 700 plus international awards in hackathons and competition, fully funded graduate admissions around the world, including USA, local and international internship jobs. For 259 teams solved 9 out of 9 puzzles in CS50 Puzzle Day by Harvard University 2025. 240 plus mentors selected in a Coding Plus Stanford University 2025. Three iCoders were among the 322 global selections for the MIT Emerging Talent Program. 301 students from iCode Group participate in Google Code Jam, and three interns went Abu Dhabi Ittihad Aviation Group of World Hackathon Abu Dhabi. Okay, so these are the some achievements of iCode Guru that iCode Guru have achieved, and all these achievements from local universities and from Pakistan, and with the help of right mentorship, and this is also as the recognition of an international level. You also, if you be the part of iCode Guru, you also be get in your resume these all achievements. If we talk about how I could Guru help to get fully funded scholarship, So these are the results from low-tier universities getting fully funded scholarship in USA at different top level universities. So there, if we talk about their background, their CGPA ranges from 3.1 to 3.8, IELTS range 6.5 to 7.0, publication no, GRE no, study gap 1 to 15 years, 100% fee year, scholarship about $11,000 to $3,000 per month. Bank statement $0. Okay, so this is an achievements of fully funded scholarship with the help of I Could Guru mentorship. So this is a flow chart how I Could Guru helped student and participate their coding competition in coding class and how I Could Guru increases year by year. You can observe the length of the student graduating increasing double. Okay. Thank you for listening. Introduction of iCode Guru, and you can join us at iCode www.icodeguru.join Facebook. You can follow us on Facebook, and you can also watch our recorded video on YouTube. So it's over to you, Sir Sajjad Ahmad and Sir Shirin.
Assalamu alaikum. Let me introduce myself first, and then we will move to our first lecture of Duolingo course. Basically, it's a 2-week course. So, first of all, my name is Sajjad Ahmad, and this is my LinkedIn ID. If you have any question regarding a deity, then feel to ask me on LinkedIn. And this is our first class. We will discuss specifically about deity and different things. I'm one of the moderator at iCode Guru. So, Ma'am Shirin, are you here? If you here, then you can introduce yourself. Ma'am Shirin is also one of co-trainer. After that, we will go for our session. Ma'am Shirin, are you here? Are you able to speak?
I think their mic is not connected.
Okay. Okay, then we can start our today's session. So before session, if you have any question regarding DET, then you can ask. Let me share my screen first. Okay. So firstly, we will look about DET and IELTS. First of all, most of the students in iCode Guru are trying to get scholarships, no matter whether it's PhD or masters. But the first requirement of every scholarship is DET or IELTS, which are English proficiency test, which are very compulsory to pass. So it's the main difference of IELTS and DET. First of all, it's both are English proficiency test, work for study or abroad. And firstly, the DET is very simple and it's on your own laptop and your own internet. But on the other hand, IELTS is paper-based or computer-based. But now all of the IELTS paper are on paper-based. And time duration is 45 to 16 minutes, but generally it goes or just over 1 hour. But the IELTS is much higher than the and the other thing is that okay, just give me 1 second. Okay. So the third thing is that this scoring criteria. In DET, we have score range from 10 to 160, and IELTS, you may know the band score 1 to 9. And the DET was much cheaper as compared to the IELTS, you know very well. So after that, these are different description you can read thoroughly on your own. because it's just for introduction. And the most important thing is that you can take DET test in 3 attempts. Okay. If in case if it's invalid. Okay. Basically, DET test may be invalid due to your interruption, environment interruption, or like other interruptions. But the IELTS you must have to present on test center, and they can conduct your IELTS. But DT you can just do it on your own laptop. DET obviously is no much very well known as compared to IELTS, but you can if you want to apply for US or Canada, then you can just go with DET. It's very cheaper, and the most thing is that you can prepare in very less time as compared to IELTS. The speaking format in DET, you can interact with computer. In computer, there are 2 to 3 sections of speaking. First of all, speak about the photo, then interactive speaking, and read and speak. There are multiple questions we will discuss later. But on the IELTS, face to face with examiner on Zoom or like online or face to face, it's depend on this test center. Okay, it's the summary. Duolingo is faster, cheaper, and more convenient because you can do it your own convenience. But IELTS is more accepted globally. That's the main reason. But you can still do it Duolingo because it's cheaper and required less time as compared to IELTS. The main challenge is in DET is time pressure because there is very less time for each question type. But if you confident and you practice enough, then it will be good. You cannot these kinds of things. The first and foremost important thing is that typing speed. But typing speed is very like important in DET and IELTS too. So you have to boost your typing speed on daily basis. You can practice on different websites. Like first of all, you have to uh, set your finger position by using different tools. You can search on internet. After that, you can go on Monkey Type and you can practice on daily routine. In mornings or evenings, you can set your time. In speaking, most of the things is fluency over perfection. You have to maintain must your fluency. Basically, you don't have to repeat the words like that kinds of word. We can say filler words. Okay, you have to avoid filler words, and you have to maintain your fluency for good scores. And fluency is maintained when you discuss in this session or after this session. There is no certain type of restriction. If you are not in good in English, then you can speak. No one can judge you. If I will speak, then probably I will do mistakes, and I did because it's not our native language. If we are speaking, then gradually we can increase our fluency day by day. So no one can judge you here. You can speak here freely. Okay. Basically, in this course, we use different websites. First of all, most we will focus on Arno. Arno is the website. Basically, it's a paid website, but we can use different accounts uh, with a method. Tell you later. First, and the second thing is that the test format and the structure of DET is adaptive. So if you will have a difficult question, you don't need to have to be worry, don't need to be panic because it's a sign that you are doing well. Okay, you stay consistent and focus, don't panic. It's a adaptive format. Okay. We will discuss it later. There are different types of question types in DET, just same as IELTS. In IELTS, basically, we have firstly listening, then reading, then writing, then speaking. But in DET, we have mixed question types. Sometimes we will encounter speaking, then reading, then writing. There are multiple mixed question types based on the test. And this is adaptive test. Adaptive meaning if you are doing well, then for the next question you that you encounter, it is little bit difficult as compared to previous, because you are doing well and they just want to test your English and your vocabulary, basically a range of vocabulary that you have. Okay, you can just read these descriptions on at your own. And in speaking module, most of the students are struggling with speaking clearly and confident. Because in DET we have to speak with computer, and it's a very difficult task, because in person talking we can speak freely, but on the other hand, for a report or computer, we feel some types of hesitation, or we may look around the camera. But in DET you still focus on screen. If you look around the environment while thinking, then DET community will not certify you. Okay, your test will invalid. Still, and you must have to focus on screen every time in the duration of test. Okay, it's a very important thing on the first day, because if you do it from first day to the last day, then it will be good for you to stay consistent on watching on screen. Okay, the test anxiety and nervousness. Obviously, you can overcome anxiety when you practice daily and stay motivated. So it's a basically a stress moment or while attempting test, but you can overcome this when you are practicing daily of every question type, and you can have these kinds of questions on your fingertips. So in this course, we will give you some tips, strategies, and different resources where you can prepare well and enhance your score. Okay, in writing, most of the participants are focusing on quantity, not quality. But in DET, you must have to stay on quality. Okay, because in writing, if someone haven't any type of typing speed or accuracy, then you must have to boost your typing speed and accuracy. If you type the wrong word or misspell, then you may have plenty. Okay, uh, it's and there is a high chance you can lose your marks. So perfection over quantity, sorry. Okay, if you have any question, then you can freely ask. After that, we will go for different question types and discuss with that. If you have any question regarding DET, then you can ask, or about any kind of other question. Okay, here is the document prepared by our seniors. You can go their resources like official guide, and here is the 500 words you can see. Okay, here is the mock test video, and you can see different kinds of resources you can follow and different kinds of tips you can gain from here. Okay, then after that, if you want to practice different kind of question type, first of all, we will look about different types of question type. Then we will go for specific question type. Okay, first of all, we will we have to type in Google Duolingo English test. Okay, this is the website of official Duolingo English test. Yes, obviously, I will share after the session. I will share in this Slack channel. You can find in pin section. Okay, after going to the DET official website, you have to go in test info and official download official guide. Okay, here is the document. You can go through, and in this course, we will also look out this. Okay, I will open in my PC before because I download it before. So you can read it. I will jump to the question types. Okay, here is the official guide. You can read it thoroughly. This is the section where you can see the time duration, like your progress through the entry test or specific question type time. And here you must have to read, because if you don't read this line, you will miss the question type or misunderstand. Okay, if you go to the question, then you must have to see this line. Okay, and after that you will understand the question type and your mind will think according to that. And this is the sign, try to stay in frame. Okay, it's very compulsory thing, you stay consistent while attempting test on screen. Okay, the first type we will encounter is read and select. We will discuss some tips in this lecture, and after that we will jump to Arno website, and I will tell you a method, like if you want to switch different kind account types, because Arno is paid, they give us some only some credits, and after that we have to switch different account by using temp mail. Here is the word of 5,000 words. Okay, you can just go through. You don't have to memorize or read the meaning. You can just have to like read and make sense. Okay, you can go through. I will also share this PDF in Slack channel after the session. So it's there are the 5,000 words, and these words are for read and select question type. Basically, in read and select question type, we have to select a word. Okay, we have just 5 seconds to select a word, whether it is correct in English dictionary or it is wrong. The simple strategy in this question type is that if you see this word before, then you will mark yes. Okay, if you do not see this word or you don't know the meaning of this word, then you will uh, simple click on no. Okay, is it clear now? You can see, is this a real word? You have to mark only real word that you know, and you know the meaning of that word. You just have to click on yes. You don't need to overthink, because if you overthink, then you will lose the specific word, because only we have 5 seconds for every word. We will encounter around 10 to 12 words in this question type specifically. Here, this had different kinds of tips you can go through. Interacting with this question type, click yes or no to select if it's a real word. Okay, you have to select yes or no depending on it's a real word or not. After you click yes or no, the next question will appear. Okay, we will practice later. Respond in question type. Make sure to select either yes or no. Okay, missing will be marked incorrect. If you missed it, you don't mark yes or no, then it will be considered as wrong, and maybe it will cut your points, and you have to face the penalty. Okay, if you know the word, then you don't need to overthink. You just have to mark yes. If you don't know, then just click on no. There should be any number of real words in section. Don't worry if there are more or there are more or fewer real words. Okay, it's not the compulsory thing is that then all of the words are real words. it will probability that all of the words that you encounter are all of the real word or all of the not real word. So you have to just focus on the word, not on perfection or quality. You don't have to worry about, you don't have to overthink. If you just know the word, then click on yes, I know. Okay. If you don't know, then click on no. Read carefully. Some words may look real, what it says that uh, words have misspell. Okay, you have to focus on word spelling. Some of words misspelling, like in some words, like I missing, I is miss, or e is miss. You have to read carefully, but have small difference from English word. Okay, okay, we will look the specific question type about reading or no. Okay. No, it's not the confirmed that all of the like read and select the question type will come from the PDF that I have of 5,000 words. It may be come from the English dictionary anywhere, we don't know about this thing. But it depend on your scores and your accuracy, because I already told you that it's a adaptive test. Question types and difficulty level will be varied based on your performance. If you performed well, then the next question or next word that you encounter may be difficult in difficulty level. Okay, this is the main thing. Okay, you just have to log in. Okay, when you go for Arno website, you have to search temp mail. Because Arnos only give us some only some credits, we don't have to purchase. We just switch different mails and use temp mails if you want. And if you want to purchase, then you can purchase. Okay, I will copy the mail and just continue with mail. Enter the mail that you copied, and here you can choose any password randomly, because we will use this mail only one time. In the next part, you will receive a code on the here you can see. Okay, here is the code 9746 974660. Okay, you can just select randomly any of answers. You don't have to look and waste your time. Okay. Just click on home and just go for DET questions. Here you can find DET questions. Yes, yes, ma'am. Someone, it's depend on you. If you want to use temp mail every time, then you can use. Because I will, you can see here some of question type in DET on Arno are free to get instant, free to solve, but some question types are paid and they charge credits, 2 credits, 1 credit, 1 credit. I think on every mail we receive, I think, 6 or 4 credits on each mail. If you use these credits, then you have to must switch on the different mail by using tap mail, or you can purchase this subscription if you want. Okay. The first question type we will discuss is that read and complete. We also see the document and official guide of read and complete. So read and select. Read and select. Okay. Here is the UI you can go through. Here is the difficulty level. You can see DET 150 to 160 means that this is the word have a difficulty level 150 to 160 DET score. Okay. There are different difficulty level words. You can adjust on the base of difficulty. Okay. You can adjust according to your own. We will first switch to easy words because you are new, some are new. Okay, we just have to solve. Okay, street is a real word. I will mark the real. Yes, it's a real word. Okay. I don't hear this word. I think I will mark no. Yes, it's not a real word. You can see the variation and different word type structure. You can see, and you have to mark yes or no within 5 seconds. You don't have to overthink. Okay. Here you can go to next word and you can practice this. No stair. No, I cannot know this word. Yes, it's not a real word. Okay. Make sense? Oh no, I don't. Yes, it's not a real word. You can practice on the same website. You can also practice on Tolid. Tolid. I think it's not a real word. Yes, it's not a real word. The word is toilet. 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 Not a toilet. Mountain. Yes, it's a real word. Yes, it's a real word. Okay. Color is a real word. Yes, it's a real word. Fishing. It's not a real because I don't know this word. Yes, it's not a real word. Okay, if you have any question regarding this type of question, then you can ask. If you will attempt daily on average around 20 to 13 minutes on this question type around 1 week or 1.5 week, then I will sure that you can achieve high marks because it's the beginning of the test. Your focus is that you have to correct all of the words that you will encounter in real test. You can also practice on a real test with each question type. Here is the real website. You can practice free and you can practice different type of question type. But here is the limited amount, six you can practice. But in Arnos, we can test and we can attempt different types of questions. Okay. If you have any question regarding this question type specifically, then you can ask. And after that, we will go for filling the blanks or written complete. Basically, DET or Duolingo both are English proficiency test. Ma'am Muqaddas, it's your question. And these are you have to attempt for a scholarship. In IELTS, you must have to achieve minimum 6.5 bands. And in DET, I think if you have 120 or 115, then you can apply. But the thing is that if you have money and time, then you should go for IELTS. And if you haven't much time or money, then you can go for DET. It's a good option for you. because if your English is good, you can simply, if you want to test your English level or IELTS score, then go on IELTS simulation. IELTS simulation is a good website for test your English, like IELTS score of listening or reading, whatever you want. Then go for IELTS simulation and go for reading or listening module and attempt any mock test, then you can see your level. Okay, after that, if you like achieve 7 or 7.5, then it's good. And or if you don't have much time, then you can go for DET because it's cheaper and it's comfortable. You can do it from your home and it's fun. Yes, Mohammed, Sajjad Hussain, if you have any question, then you can unmute yourself and ask.
Assalamu sir.
Walaikum salam.
Just sir, actually, how many member uh, uh, do the DT exam and move uh, America? Have you any idea about it? Means that after DT
Mm-hmm.
English test,
Mm-hmm.
uh, member move to America or not? Means that
Okay, okay.
have you?
Yeah, yeah. I understand your question. I got it your question. Okay, your question is that how members are already went to USA after attempting DET. Is it okay? Is it good?
Yes, sir, I am right.
Okay, okay, okay. So the thing is that it's only depend most of your profile, and the second thing your work or your CV even say. In iCode Guru, most of the students like have strong profiles and they only need English proficiency test. If you have IELTS, then you can apply globally. Like you can apply for Europe, for Japan, like you can apply globally, and your chances are higher than DET. But on the other hand, if you haven't any like much money and much time, then you can go for DET. Most of the participants are already went for USA and they are attempt DET Duolingo test. In I think last week, one of the participant went to USA and he has I think 130 or 135 score in DET. But I also know a person that went USA in last year and he has and he achieved I think 120 or 125 marks in DET. Yes, you can go for DET. Most of the persons are also already went to USA.
Okay, sir. Sir, how many time are required to obtain 120, 130 marks in DAT? Have you any
Mhm.
idea about it?
Basically, it's depend on your English level and and the strategy you have. You can attempt the official test. I will tell you. You can just go for English test. After the session, you can attempt the full mock test. Okay, okay, free. Okay, if you have 1 hour, then you can continue. Okay. After continue, you have a full mock test. You must have everyone, every person or every participant in the meeting or watching a video. After watching this video, you must have to go to official website and you have to attempt a mock test firstly, because you want to see your English level or your DET score. Okay, if you have and attempt the test, then you can know your English level and what kind of work and what are the question types where you are lacking the most, then you can more focus on that questions. I will recommend you every participant in this meeting, after this session you have to go to official website of DET and attempt a full mock test, and you can notify me or the other trainers. We will guide you the next step. or you can ask in yesterday or in the next meeting if you want. Or and after attempting the test, if you are thinking like for example, let's say the picture, write about the picture. It is the question type where you will encounter a picture and you have to write 4 or 5 sentences depending on your typing speed. If you realize that this question type is very weak on your test, then you can go to Arno. Okay, just go to Arno and question type and go for write about the photo. Okay, you can practice on daily basis. Means that you can practice on daily basis of particular question types where you are lacking the most. So this is the tip that you can uh, go for it. Yes. And for Ma'am Muqaddas, ask a question. Yes, IELTS. I already told you that. Okay, I will search IELTS. It is highly recommended website because it's directly aligned, and all of the mock tests in IELTS simulation are of Cambridge official book. Okay, you can, if you want to practice listening, you can go for listening. I think it's required login first, then you can attempt. Okay, here is the test. You can attempt any of one test and you can now your IELTS score. Okay, and for DET, you have to attempt on DET official test. And after attempting both of the test, you can judge your English. Most of the participants have good English, but they don't have good strategy. If you are regular in these sessions, daily on in these sessions, then you can jump to your desired score. One of our co-trainer, Ma'am Shirin, is also here with us. In next session or in the very next session, she will present, and she also achieved, I think, 135 and 140 marks frequently. So she has a good English, and she will also give us more tips and strategies to handle these kinds of questions. Yes, if you don't have any question, then we will go for the next question type.
Sir, I have one question, please.
Yes, you can ask.
Sir, does the professor judge us on the basis of English test, Duolingo or IELTS, or we can go for any one of these?
Okay, first of all, I basically most of the if professor is interested in you, then nobody can stop you. Basically, English proficiency is the requirement of university. You must have to fulfill this requirement, and most of the professor cannot judge on your IELTS test, because most of the universities have criteria. You can apply if you have 7.5 bands in IELTS or 130 in Duolingo. So it's depend on university to university and rank of university. So if
Yes.
professor is impressed by you, then he will never care about the score and etc. He can also judge your English level, or you are able to communicate in English with others or not in the meeting that professor will held with you. So it's not matter. It's the like a requirement that you must have to fulfill. You can just go for IELTS or DET depending on your time and your money if you have.
Yes, sir, got it. Sir, I was preparing for my IELTS, but I have no time, so that's why I choose DET. So,
Hmm.
because if any person have CGPA, low CGPA, for example, so then which test has to go for IELTS and DET? Does the CGPA matter or not if we go for DET and our CGPA is also low, and then what are our chances?
What is your CGPA right now?
CGPA is 2.93.
2.93. And in which semester are you?
No, sir, I have completed my bachelor. Now I am, sir, doing job. I have completed my bachelor in 2018.
I think Sir Zafar and most of the senior moderators on iCode Guru, if you have less than 3 CGPA, then you have go for MPhil or masters in from Pakistan, and for PhD you have to go for USA, because all of the universities in USA have requirement of I think a 3 to 4. If you have 3 to 4 CGPA, like if you are lying between 3 to 4, then you will apply. I think you can ask on Slack channel. More senior members can talk with you.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, no worries.
Thank-
Okay. So the other question type is fill in the blank. So it's a hard, I think it's a hard, it's not a hard, but if the word is like come into your mind quickly, then it's good, because of time constraint. You also have a very less time, about 0.10, basically 10 seconds, and you have to read the whole sentence and you have to guess particular word. If you cannot correct the word, then you will lose it. And then it's not a big deal. One of my friend recently attempt DET, and he told me that I think he had around 7 to 8 filling the blanks, and he was only able to fill 2 to 3 filling the blanks, and he still achieved 130 in DET. So one of question type will not predict your whole score. Okay, so it's depend on your test and question types and strategy. If you lose this, because it's a little bit difficult, because at the same time, within time constraint of 10 seconds, you have to read the sentence, and on the same time you have to predict the word. Okay, so in this question type fill in the blanks, the name of question type complete the sentence with the correct word. In this question, you will read a sentence with unfinished word. Okay, means we have one word that is miss, and we have to complete, basically write the spelling of that missing characters. Okay, here you can see I was I was just able to a glimpse of president as his motorcade passed by. I was able to, I think, what is the word you can predict here?
Sir, catch आएगा, I think.
I was just able to catch. Yes, I was just able to see ATCH. Okay, you can also guess the word by the spelling. Okay, in catch we have CATCH. 3 words are remaining, so you can guess from here. 3 words. Here is the space of 3 words, so you can put. Okay, it's a good way that if you don't have any word, or you have only able to write 1 or 2 characters, then it's a good. Okay, if even you entered 1 character is good, then it's a good. Okay, over if you missed it in this basically in this question type, if you like only write CA and time is finished, and you missed the other two, you will gain some points of T. Okay, if you misspell it like CAT, for example, CAT and 1 second, I will clear it. TACTPH. For example, you fill it. Okay. In this filling the blanks, you correct only put 1 character T. Okay, and the other two are incorrect. DET will not judge you on like these kinds of things. Uh, DET will correct your T. Okay, CAT is correct and your two are wrong. So you will gain, for example, if this filling the blanks contains 8 point, then you will achieve 1 point or 1.5, something like that, because you correct attempt or mention the one correct only. Okay. Yes, you have to predict the word on basically on the meaning and the context of the sentence. Okay, there are hundreds of word they like you can put on the place of filling the blanks, but you have to judge or predict the word basis on the context of the sentence of given sentence. Okay, just read thoroughly to the whole sentence, and after that you can write in this like filling the blank. Okay, here are the some tips. Use the backspace or delete button to go back one space and delete a letter. Simply, you can use backspace if you enter wrong character. Read the whole sentence. Okay. Basically, the meaning of is that you have to judge or predict the specifically word that are missed on the basis of the context, like the meaning of whole sentence. You must have to read the whole sentence before focusing on the unfinished word. Okay, use context clues. Okay, context, you have to understand the context of that sentence to help you complete the word. If you don't read the sentence, you will miss or there will be high chances you can predict the wrong word. Okay. And in DET we have 4 or 5 sub-scores also, and here you can see this particularly this question type will consider reading, comprehensive, and literacy score will contribute to these 3 skills. Okay. By the passage of time, you will understand the adaptability and the question types and different kinds of things of DET. So our time is going on. So we jump into for faster. Okay, fill in the blanks. Okay, I will going to start the question. If you will guess the word or predict the word, then you can type in the chat or you can unmute your mic and tell to me. I will put into the blank and then we will see it is the wrong or correct. Okay, you will tell me. Okay, I will not put. You will tell me. Okay, just wait. It's opening. Okay, we will choose it to low scores because all of you are new. Okay, here is her in photography grew after she took a beginner course at the local community center. Okay, I predicted, but what is your opinion? Can you tell me?
I guess intelligence, something like that.
Okay, okay, intelligent. You can think of it intelligent. Okay, intelli. No, it's not because it's not fulfilled in this filling the blanks. It's the wrong. You can, I think it's interest. Yes, it's interest, I think. Anyone have any other suggestion? Interest, yes. Okay, we will check it later. Hard interest, yes. But you have to fill suddenly because you have only 10 seconds. It's over, but I will submit. Yes, it's correct. It's interest. Okay. Okay, I'm going for the next question, and you have to predict and comment out, or you can unmute your mic. Okay. Her spent minutes, okay, minutes solving the math problem before finding the
50.
correct. Okay.
Sir, 50 होगा
15.
15 or 50?
Yes, 15.
Yes, because 50 is not fulfill our requirement. Okay, we will submit it. Yes, it's the correct. Okay, in this way you can go through these question types on Arno, and if you will solve on daily basis of every question type, then I will guarantee you you will achieve around 135 or 130 or whatever you want to achieve, like your desired score, you will achieve this. But the consistent is the key. If you will consistent, then you will succeed. I think our time is going to end. If you have any question, then you can ask. Otherwise, we will discuss in yesterday. Oh, sorry, tomorrow. Try to speak in English in our sessions because it's the session. It's the main purpose of this session. You can overcome your